Well, my heart breaks for my group, specifically Achille Spadone. Candidly, I think Achille Spadone is a clear-cut all-league player that didn't get any recognition, so that's disappointing, and I thought that our guys played their tails off for him. And in this day and age, you have a senior, all about the right things, and doesn't get the recognition. It's certainly disappointing. As it relates to the Navy, I give credit to Mike Woods. Certainly hit some incredibly timely shots that, at the end of the day, he's probably their sixth option. And, credit to him, credit to the work that he's put in to get him to the point where he's become a legitimate playmaker in some incredibly big moments. But, yeah, I thought we did enough for the most part. I thought we did enough, having we took 6 free throws and they took 20. That's a pretty significant free throw deficit that was eerily similar to last year. So it's something that in the offseason we'll have to address. But Navy's a good team, and I think that had a great atmosphere tonight. And I have to just credit the fact that they stayed poised when we were doing enough to rattle them. And I got to give Coach Perry that credit, because he could have done enough emotionally to take them off their direction. So with that being said, I'll have to look forward to getting this group back, because I thought that our freshmen did a great job of handling the moment. And this is the challenges of March, as they say. I've been on the other side, and this is a tough one. So I was really proud of our fight, really proud of our effort. Navy's a good team in a great environment, and we did enough of what we needed to do. They just made a few more shots. Yes, yeah. I mean, our game plan has shifted dramatically in the last 2 weeks, being that we have 7 scholarship players. So as much as it was about Benini and Kehoe, I'll be honest, it was about keeping our players on the court for 40 minutes. And that's what it's been about for the last 2 weeks, because, you go man-to-man and you run the risk of foul trouble immediately. And Kehoe draws a ton of attention. So, with his body movements going certain directions, and Amandori's being a freshman, I just wanted to make sure, and that's what we've done for like the last 2 weeks, that we could stay for 40 minutes. Benini hit some big shots, don't get me wrong. And he is Player of the Year for a reason, but I thought we did what we wanted to do. So, yeah, Mike Woods hitting baseline 17-footers is not something that you plan for. I think maybe we could have contested a little harder in that moment, but it's a credit to him. I mean, he took them with great confidence. There was no hesitation from him. He took a foul line jumper, 2 baseline jumpers, and ultimately that's the difference in the game. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's really a result of just our injuries. I mean, this was an adjustment that we changed to 2 weeks ago, and we kind of put it in on a Monday, rolled it out on a Wednesday, had success with it on Wednesday, and built from there. We haven't had enough players to practice 5-on-5 in roughly 7 weeks. So as we're installing, this 1-3-1 in a more aggressive fashion, it also gave us a chance to keep our bodies relatively healthy, so that we're not banging into each other. And I credit Bill Carmody, old Princeton coach and Holy Cross coach, and Bill Carmody rolled out the 1-3-1 when I was an assistant here, and we were the 1 seed, and they upset us at Soika in 2016, and it was incredibly effective. And so finding a way for this group to feel emotionally that they could have success was really important. And I thought the 1-3-1 gave them an emotional, spiritual boost, but also, again, allowed Achille Spadone to play 40 minutes, and he's played 40 minutes essentially for the last, I'm going to say 3 weeks, aside from maybe 90-second breaks. And Amandori's the same way, 40 minutes, 37, 37. And if Pat Curtin didn't get in foul trouble, he'd probably be right there as well.